March 9, 2009, had only 5 million in assets under management. Today, we're sitting at around 345 million in assets under management. We've just been blessed with tremendous growth. Succession planning, designation, the knowledge there has definitely had part of that. Well, I think a good place to start would be with our story and how Financial Harvest, kind of the beginnings of that, and then how Katie and I joined together. So I was working as an independent registered investment advisor, and then Katie and I met and got engaged in 2009. Joined forces together. We felt like it'd be better to build enterprise value together instead of being competitors. But just prior to us partnering together, I remember the market bottom of 2009. The date sticks out to me. It was March 9, 2009. And I remember I had, at the time, I wasn't partnered yet with Katie, had only 5 million in assets under management. So, and then here today, we're sitting at around 345 million in assets under management. So that's, a good 14 years later, but we've just been blessed with tremendous growth. And ISP, the succession planning, designation, the knowledge there has definitely had part of that. So yeah, we partnered together in 2009. And sometimes we look back, we're like, we had no idea what we were doing.
We did when we first joined, because I was with a boutique firm for about 8 years. And when we made the shift, I had a non-compete. I was a shareholder. There was a buyout that kind of kept us afloat for a little while. But honestly, the first 2 years, I felt like we were cycling in neutral because I was trying to figure things out. We had to rebrand our name. We rebranded our marketing materials. We moved offices just to, when you're with a smaller firm, you don't have the big name behind you where you can, so you had to sell yourself. You had to sell your name. You had to work really hard. And it took us so many, there was barricades and roadblocks and failures, but that just made us stronger. And it was navigating what was the best way to make us successful. And it really became intentionality. And I think that that's something that really we had to sit down and kind of sketch out our planning of how we're going to make this firm successful together. And it was being intentional with every single thing we did, whether it was marketing, how we did the business, when we brought clients in, prospects in, educational sources, et cetera. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I think we met the Rawls group and Lloyd Rawls himself back in the 2012, 2013 timeframe, and we were just both really impressed with the offering that they made to their clients and the services they brought. And I think the fact that we were a family business, we were really attracted to how can we help other family businesses. And I think one of the reasons we went through the CSP, ISPA, to say, well, I guess the CSP, Certified Succession Planner, went through that was to gain some confidence, to be able to learn, okay, how do people think about succession planning? And that, I'll be honest, at that point in time, Katie and I were in our mid-30s, we weren't really thinking about succession, but we just really wanted to have some of that, like I said, that knowledge and some confidence to be able to talk with more clients that were business owners, and then specifically family-owned businesses.